know, I think fans enjoy my work because I come out looking like, quote unquote, the body guy. So they probably think, oh, here's some Lex Luger guy who can't work, doesn't know anything about wrestling, you know, he's gonna suck. And then I go out there and I move well and I can wrestle. I mean, this is all I've ever wanted to do. This is what I've trained my whole life for. This is what I've lived and loved and, I mean, I've sacrificed everything for. So, I mean, I really don't know if there's a number or limit of what I'm willing to do. It's not being this guy or, oh, he reminded me of this guy or whatever. Being able to be my own person, we're like, hey, there was no other Brian Cage, or maybe there will never be another Brian Cage. That would be the best way to be remembered.
So is that good? I like the energy, but I want even more energy from you guys. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the man with the heart of a dragon. From Tijuana, Mexico, weighing at 75 kilos, he is Rey Horus.
The man with the heart of a dragon, Rey Horus, making his way into the Rogue Tournament ring.
Rey Horus is an absolute Lucha Libre superstar. I mean, he's the current reigning Crash heavyweight champion. I mean, what an absolute delight it's going to be to see him in action tonight.
Yep, trained by the original Rey Mysterio. A super talented wrestler. One of the best lucha stars here in not only Southern California, but the entire world.
And his opponent, weighing in at 272 pounds, from the 5'9", they call him Cage.
But now, you look at the man that's standing across the ring from Rey Horus, and you just start to wonder what the chances Rey Horus has in this tournament. Oh, here we go.
If it's off to the races here at Rogue Tournament Wrestling.
Flying through the air.
Oh, my word.
Thomas Suicida. Rey Horus isn't done yet.
Straight into that barricade.
Oh
my
top
God.
Tope con Giro. And as soon as I rode off Rey Horus attacks the man they call Brian Cage, the Machine. Current Impact Wrestling Champion.
Well, I mean, oh my God.
Go for the cover.
Oh.
We could have had an upset right here, Kathy.
I mean, you never know. I mean, my God, I mean, Rey Horus, I mean, he's a hard hitter. He's a quick mover. He's agile. I mean, he's going to put up quite a
And as soon as he has momentum, there's Cage shutting him down.
Oh my God.
For the cover. Kick out. Beautiful suplex into a powerbomb.
Oh my God, I mean, Cage might not have known what hit him before the bell even rang, but he certainly got his wits about him, and he's here to show Rey Horus what he's all about.
And that's what makes Cage a champion. That's what makes Cage a competitor.
That's what makes Cage a machine.
That's right, that's correct. Very little can stop the man known as Cage. And again, but you gotta give Horus credit. That's exactly the type of strategy you should have. You gotta start off hot. But unfortunately, as soon as you give Cage an inch, he's going to take that proverbial mile.
I mean, every single maneuver from Cage is like getting hit by a lead brick.
And look at the strength. He just lifted Rey Horus, who's easily 180 pounds, over the top rope. Here's the cover, 2. And believe me, Kathy, I know a few things about weights. It's very hard to strict press 180 pounds over your head, over the top rope. It just shows you how impressive the man known as Cage is.
Well, when your frame is made of adamantium,
That's
I mean,
correct.
Brian Cage is the Swolverine.
The
What are we gonna do?
That is correct. And again, I spoke to Rey Horus before the match. Not many people would sign a contract to face against the Swolverine, but Rey Horus actually said he wanted to face Cage. He wanted to make sure he took on the toughest competitor in the tournament first, because if he can get past Cage, then that means he can get past anybody in the final round. There's the cover too. And a kick out by Rey Horus.
And of course, every one of our competitors tonight is looking for that Rogue Tournament Championship tonight.
That's right, one of the most prestigious tournaments in the entire world. And again, we already crowned our very first Rogue Tournament champion in PJ Black, the Darewolf. We have 2 more tournaments coming up, Kathy. Once we have 4 Rogue Tournament champions, we will then have those 4 face off to become the very first Rogue World Champion.
And I mean, oh my gosh, beautiful drop kick from Rey Horus, living up to his namesake of the Falcon emblazoned on his mask.
Rey Horus isn't done yet. Boot to the face of Cage. Rey, what's sending? Oh, beautiful arm drag off the top rope. And again, being outside is the last place Cage wants to be.
Yeah,
Rey going off the top rope.
Uh-oh, caught up. Oh, no. Oh, just shattering the spine of Rey Horus against that post.
And again, a man who is great at stopping momentum is Cage. It's almost like he is that immovable object that you can't get past. And Rey Horus has just been bouncing off of him so far for this entire match.
I mean, that's what makes Cage such a highly decorated champion. Current Impact World Champion, former X Division Champion, former Wrestle Circus Ringmaster and Sideshow Champion, as well as Lucha Underground Gift of the Gods Champion.
What hasn't the man known as Cage done? I'll tell you, he hasn't won a Rogue Tournament Championship yet.
Maybe he wants to check that off the list.
That's right.
Oh my, holy moly!
Once again, that display of strength for the cover. 1, 2.
Oh!
Rey Horus, don't know where he is finding the strength, but he is digging deep. He still is holding on, but again, he still has to fight another match at the end of the night. I don't know what's going to be left of him if he does pull off the win.
He can't expend all of his energy, but he needs to find something within him.
The crowd here at the 1720 bar, very appreciative of what they see. Oh no, Cage lifting up Horus in the fireman's carry.
Looking for that F and 5.
Oh! Lands on his feet. Cat-like reflexes by Rey Horus. Oh! God. Knee to the face.
I feel like I saw a tooth fly out.
Bouncing off the ropes.
F and 5.
For the cover.
1, 2.
Oh! 2 3/4. Look at the face of Cage. He can't even believe it.
The incredulousness. I feel like I've never seen Brian Cage look that rattled before.
Well, very few people have kicked out of that beautiful S5 by Brian Cage. So obviously, Brian Cage wondering what's it going to take to put away Rey Horus.
Saying a little mantra to his muscles over there. Oh!
Beautiful once again.
And again.
Oh!
Almost across to the other post.
Here's the cover. 1, 2. Once again, kicked out by Rey Horus.
Rey Horus shaking his head. No, no, no. He's still got some fire left.
It just shows you how important the Rogue Tournament Championship is for both men. Cage literally throwing everything at Rey Horus, and Rey Horus finding the strength, the ability to somehow kick out.
That is resilience, Josh.
Oh, yes.
That is. Oh, no.
Cage looks like he is done for the night. He is calling it. Setting up. Buckle bomb!
Rey Horus with jello legs.
Oh. Drops through. Somehow escapes. Cage picks him back up.
Like a rag doll.
Discus lariat ducks. Oh, elbow. Going back up. Tilt-a-whirl. Oh, tried to go with his DDT.
No.
Brian Cage. Oh, going for the center driver. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God!
And the huge upset.
The biggest upset. Wow. Wow, Kathy Caminelli. In a weekend of already upsets in professional combat sports, we just had our second one.
In our second match of the night, no less. We are off to a quick start with the action here at Rogue Tournament Wrestling as Rey Horus just made his way into the next round.
That is amazing. Rey Horus somehow countering out of the center driver, that screwdriver, and going for the quick roll-up. Brian Cage is still stunned in the ring. But you know what? It looks like Brian Cage giving respect where respect is earned. Wow.
What an incredible, incredible second match of the night. Joshua Shibata in one of the biggest upsets of the night so far. I cannot believe it, but Rey Horus came out victorious against the Machine, Cage. I mean, absolutely stunning victory. What do you think?
Oh yeah, in a complete upset, one of the biggest underdogs in the tournament, Rey Horus took a beating from the man known as Cage and was able to sneak out the win, avoiding the screwdriver, pile driver, getting the roll up, punching his way into the tournament finals. Again, if you had any doubt in Rey Horus's heart, he proved himself in that match.
Knox is a legend.
Knox is a legend.
He's warming up. He's warming up, guys. We still have the rest of the night. Hell yeah, give it up for Knox, guys. Representing LA, making it happen. Love you, Knox. You're my favorite. You're my favorite referee. Honestly. It's a lot. What people don't realize, you know, Tommy Dreamer once told me, he's like, reffing and ring announcing is the most unimportant, important job in wrestling. If anybody knows Tommy, he has lots of stories, but it's true. It's true. We are not the center of attention, right? We're not. We try to stay in the back, right? We keep you guys entertained, but you don't know how bad a ref is or a ring announcer is until you have one, right? So, yes, I love you too. But it's true, and he is the best in the business, guys. Rick Knox is the best in the business. 100%.